As you can see, people have decided to leave gifts for me. I'm totally keeping these villagers, and I'm keeping all the great wood log. And didn't mean to do that. Let's put all this back. So it's been a little while since I've been on, and they've really taken advantage of that. They've gotten a lot of work done. I have not. And I've been being mocked incessantly for how my place looks compared to everyone else's. But you know what? Now that I've broken that, I think I'm going to put it back. Because I kind of want those things to stay in there. This road still isn't done. So I figured take a little time, show off. What is all this? Oh, nice. That's awesome. I liked this idea. As you can see, a little bit of progress over here. The turtles were going to work. I think he had, what, 8 more of them going? And Christmas hasn't really done a lot with hers. Probably won't for a few more days. But we have all of this. Wow, a lot of eggs. Yeah, the upstairs is nice, it's pretty. However, as I recall, and this is Silver Wolf's house, this is her warehouse. Rows of barrels. If you don't remember, each barrel can hold 1 item, but can hold 64 stacks of that item by default. And please excuse the voice, just fighting off a little bit of a cold here. You know what, I think people have gotten a lot of stuff done. What's he doing here? This is, I don't think I've gotten to show any of Nate's stuff off. These nice sloped blocks here. Oh, okay, I see what he's doing. He was harvesting all of these. Wow, he has a lot of berries. He was harvesting the berries, he tosses them. Fight that. No, I don't want the cobble. What is he doing with this? Anyway, he was harvesting the berries, puts them in here, and they get thrown through this stuff. I think he did it wrong on this one. Oh, okay. It takes the berries, puts them in here. When this is on, it pulls the berries out, goes through the black piping. Okay. So he doesn't have to actually carry them down. He can just fill this chest with berries. That's pretty cool. It's not exactly what I was going to be doing, but similar to some of what my stuff's going to be. Especially with that mob farm we're setting up. And I see Plum took the idea of, oh nice, he colored the bottom different. Of having a garage door, an actual garage door made of those blocks. Carpenter's mod adds so much. The People's Republic, huh? So, what we are going to be doing today, we're going to get started on a little something. I need that. You may remember earlier we grabbed some of these. Well, what we actually need is one of each type. Now there's 6 types of them. Oh, cool. However, until then, we can make do. We are going to get started on Thaumcraft, and we're not going to tell everybody we're doing it. Because I don't think anyone else has really started into magic yet. We have here's our thermometer. This is what lets us scan items, just research them, see what aspects are in them. Now, we're not going to be able to scan much in here because you have to understand what leads up to them first. So, let's scan a torch. We're probably not going to be able to scan most of this. It would not surprise me if that villager climbed down here. Should probably close this up just in case. So you can see dirt has different stuff. Now, we're going to also need a carpenter's trapdoor, which I don't remember. Hatch. Pretty easy to make. Just get a bunch of sticks here. Of course, and we need 6 of that. So let's just make a bunch. So, I thought I made one. There we go. So with this hatch, what we can do, why don't we make 2 hatches? Get out of here. Get. Go on. There we go. As you can see, it's now disguised. And of course, if someone knows it's there, they'll be able to find it pretty easily, but they won't know it's there. Let's break this one. Just so we can place that one there. And this one here. Because I want to keep a lot of this stuff hidden from them. Just so they don't know we've started out yet. So, we need to build a few tables. That's right, actual tables. There's a lot of different types of tables, wow. Oh, unstable, that's what's... where am I looking? Here we are. Pretty easy to make. But we're gonna need a little more. Oops. I am totally with it this morning. We're gonna put these here. And we also need to make a wand. That's right, we're gonna have a magic wand. We'll need some iron caps. Pretty easy stuff to get though. Now we are going to need quite a few of them, so leave that in there. I know, I'm jumping back and forth a lot. Let me see, 1, 2, 3. We don't really need a big area here, we just need a little bit cleared out. Just so we have room to start putting some of this stuff down. Put one of them over here, save that one for later. And by hitting it with the wand, there we are. We have our first arcane work table. We're going to be doing a lot of magic stuff on here. Now, I mentioned we have to understand what we need to research them. As you can see in the bottom right, we need to study things that move to understand that. For a villager, we need to understand beasts. What are we looking for? We need some of this. Glass. Why don't we just grab 2 more? And now we need to go squid hunting. That's right, squid hunting. Because we need ink. What happened over here? Huh. Little volcano happening. Feel like that's gonna have bad implications for me in the future. As I said, if I spend too long away from here, I will get trolled. Okay, so I'm just gonna go over here, grab a few squid. And a hat. Because, you know, hats are the most important thing in the game. It's what Notch originally intended, I swear. Okay. And you know what? I cannot wait to have teched up a little bit and have either something magical or something technological that will let me fly, because this running around just, it gets old once you've experienced flying. At some point, probably be working on prettying this up a little bit. I don't think I'm going to go quite as fancy. I'm going to go for just a traditional warehouse kind of look. What happened over here? See, yeah, I'm going to say that a lot today. I'm going to assume they're farming great wood logs. Wow. Ooh, ooh. A fish room. Ah. See, kids, don't do shrooms, you'll get sick. Don't even touch them. Even if your parents make it for supper. Just don't touch it. Wouldn't take my food. Okay, so now we have a little bit of ink. Feather for the quill. And there we have our scribing tools. I'm going to use a little more chest, because we're going to want at least one chest down there to hold some stuff. We'll put it right here. 2 of them in there, with all of the extra ink sacks. Now, we right-click, and boom, we have a research table. Okay, and I will be back in just a moment, guys. Okay, we are back. I went and grabbed a little bit of a sugar cane, some paper, and something to drink. So now, I feel like I'm missing something. I am. That's right, I need a bookshelf. But before we do that, what we're going to do is we're just going to start combining primal aspects. See that? Here, get that out of the way. We discovered Tempesta, so storm. And there's light, or air and fire is light. There's movement. Vacuos, darkness. Yeah, nothing with air and earth. Not everything will be able to combine. It's got it. There we go. Ooh, poison. And life, very important one. We're gonna make a couple extra of that. Just because I know we combine light and destruction, or life and destruction, we get death. Combine life and death, and we get spirit. But I'm getting ahead of myself, just because I know. Destruction of fire should be Gellum? Yeah. It's been a little bit since I've done all these. Hard to remember them. Those two should go together, yep. Okay, so we've got all of our tier 1 stuff. This list will get a lot bigger later on. However, now let's see if we can't scan any of this stuff. Need to study man, need to study man. Plants. Oh, the plants. I wonder what I combined to get plant. Oh, there we go. Herba. I have plants. Okay. Well then, can I study any of this now? There we go. I've now discovered Arbor. Woohoo, and I can scan everything. So you just gotta get a couple things unlocked and suddenly everything starts unlocking. Oop, we just discovered magic too. Look at that. Just flying through. See, now we're just gonna run around scanning everything, because every time we scan something new, that is scannable anyway, and a lot of stuff from Biomes of Plenty won't be. But when we scan new things, that gets added to our list in there, and every point, you see it shows we're getting research points, every point we get is going to be used later on to discover more magical stuff. Dark oak wood. We get all the woods. Nah, I can't research that, can I? But everything from vanilla Minecraft will be in here. Everything from Thaumcraft. I think everything anyway. And a lot of stuff from other mods will be in there too. Oil? Oil probably is. No? Unfortunately, it doesn't scroll very quickly, as you can see, so we'll be waiting a while to find out if we just don't have what we need to scan oil or what. Yay! Water is made up of aqua. Who would have thought? And I'm basically just going to run around for a little bit doing this. So we'll see if I can't get a little stockpile of stuff. Ooh, and another feature of this, let's see if I can find one over here before I take off. You can see magic aura nodes if you're holding this up. And you're probably thinking, oh, that's a real pain having to have that up to be able to see an aura node. Yes, it is. But later on, we'll be able to make a helmet that lets us see it. Well, goggles, then a helmet. So we won't have to run around with this thing up. We'll still need this to scan stuff, but... I was really hoping I'd run into one. Yep, I need to study the mind. It looks like on the right, we must have gotten to the iron, because it's saying nothing to be learned from this. And that's just because there's a lot of different mods that add different things. Sewage probably has stuff. Oh yeah, look at that. Water, beast, poison, and taint. Yay, blackberry bush. Well, what we can do... Some of you may remember that over here, there was that little altar type thing. And there was a creature there that attacked me as soon as I got near it. Chased me a little ways away. Kind of a ethereal shade of sorts. Well, with this, we'll... Oh, hey. Woohoo. Bad creeper. It's really quickly get lava, and I see a creeper coming up behind me on the map. You know, I probably can study villagers by now. Another thing is that every player on the server has their own unique attributes attached to them. So we'll see. Comes up. I don't really want to stick around in the village. But I don't remember where that eldritch altar was. I don't think you're an evil witch, are you? Willow Death. That's right, it's a named witch. She'll come in handy later. Okay, there's light. Is that from lava, or is that... Yeah, that's from lava. Seems like it's a fruitless search. I want to let me eat more. There. Oh, okay. Did that little bug. No, you get out there. And I shall run. Well, I know, I haven't had this out the whole time, but look around. You'll know them when you see them. Of course, somebody probably already saw it, and it's like, wow, he's an idiot. Why didn't he see that? Well, you know, sometimes you're just blind. Or at least I am. I guess I haven't studied anything new. But wait. Can I study your flesh? No. Okay. That's too bad. I don't remember how you get mined. But I'll bet if I go home and I pull out a zombie brain, I'll be able to. Okay, anyone who's familiar with Minecraft knows what a blaze is. That is a blizz. The frost equivalent of a blaze. My opinion, they are much worse. A blaze can set you on fire, you just heal through it. But with a blitz, it's going to slow you down, making every shot it fires easier, have an easier chance of hitting you. And I don't like being slowed down. So, do we have... Yes, we do. Delicious, delicious zombie brains. There we go. Wow, we learned 3 things. Corpus, incognito, and examine us. So, let's find out. Haha! If you menace. Interesting. So he is a human, obviously. He has flight, meat, and a brain. I feel like it's a little HK-47 thing here. He's just a flying meat sack. Flying, thinking meat sack. But, like I said, we're going to be able to scan everyone on the server like that. Yeah, we've already got you, but did that count for you too? Yeah. Hey. Now, like I said, we do need a bookshelf, so do we have any leather? We do. So we're going to make a few books, and there is another option to make books in here in the event that you don't have cows, but since we don't have to deal with that, we're not going to. Yeah. Now, there's a reason we have a wand. Poof. What the? Oh, you're funny. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. If I could type, your combi army. Now, because we have this, we actually need... Sure. So, let's eat first. This is our Thaumcraft. Keeps track of all of our magical research. So, what do we need to research here? Well, a lot. See, here's our basic wand. We can learn foci that let your wand do special things. Caps that go on the wand, different cores. Those affect how much magical power the wand can store, how efficiently it uses it, things like that. We have our basic alchemy stuff. You make balanced shards with a crucible. Basically, you throw one of the 6 shards in, and you have to have 2, and that should be the last thing you throw in. You need to have 2 of every primal aspect in there before you do it. But those are used for things down the road. And it can be a bit overwhelming, but here is what we want. We do not have everything we need for this. So what are we missing? Stone of... What's he doing up there? We want the paving stone of warding. What it will do is it will prevent any non-player character from crossing over it. We also want these. So we're going to make a note for these. See, because these have a square outline, we can click it to just make a note. Because this one is not, if we click it, we have to have the aspects, and since we don't have them, we can't click it to learn it instantly. This one, we have to actually put in the research table. And as you can see, we don't know everything needed for that. So we're not going to be able to do that right now. We'll get to it later, but we literally cannot do it now. So what do we want to work on? Well, we definitely want the research expertise. And we can't get that one either. Wow. We're off to a great start here. I wonder what is in research expertise. for that matter. Nope. Okay. Well, that was worth a try. Though I wonder if that... Nope, wasn't metal? Okay. Nope. But what we just learned, instrumentum is tools, fabrico is crafting. Oh, we're just gonna have all sorts of things we cannot do yet, aren't we? I feel like I'm missing something very basic. And we still did not find an aura node. So I think what we're gonna do... I was hoping to show you one of the really cool big ones with the Eldritch Obelisk. But since we can't seem to do that, we'll just go show the one up at the totem up here. Up here. I really do like the way he put these strips here. As you can see, it looks a little bit different than normal, huh? I'm sure he won't mind. Oh, that's funny. What the? There we go. Scan it. And oh look, it had a ton of order. It says I've discovered tenebrae. There we go. Alienist, darkness. You see it's sinister. That's what makes it spawn those angry zombies. And it also turns everything, as you can see on the right side just under my minimap, into an eerie biome around it. That's a carpenter's block, so I can't. That's too bad. Whoops. But I think it's pretty cool. Travel. Oh, I bet that's what we needed. Travel? No, that's one of them. Okay, that's not the one we're after. Let's see if there's anything in here we can scan. I doubt basalt cobble has anything, but yeah. Worth a try, worth a try. Ooh, and they're using labels. That's a good idea. Label one as food, one as plants. Dark oak label. Ooh, one for bees. Yeah, we're gonna have to get into bees at some point. Yeah, most things that have been chiseled won't be able to be scanned. Armor? Oh, is that what we're missing? No. I'm gonna say that about everything we discover now. Is that what we were missing? I thought heat glass caused fires. Nope. Oh, well, at least got to show some up. Wow, Silver, you have a ton of eggs here. I feel like after what they did to my house, I am justified completely. Of course, only one's gonna... Oh, two hatched. Okay, well, it's a start. I'll do more later. Oh, the plans that are in place. There will be revenge. Though I'm already coming up with ideas for revenge along the lines of their whole, this is how you get ants thing. I'm thinking we're gonna have ants. You'll understand soon. You know what? No, I'm keeping that one. Keeping all of my mob drops together in there. And yes, I'm terrible about keeping my inventory sorted. I know. Oh wait, no, that was just in here. Thinking what I almost need to do is just go through all of this. Yep. Amber. Ooh, amber might have what I need. Lenticulum, which is trap. Yep. There we go. Now we can make paving stones of warding. So now we need arcane stone bricks. To make an arcane stone, we need some sort of aspects in our wand, along with any kind of normal stone and shards. Okay. Then we'll combine them like you would stone brick. We'll need fire and order. We don't have either of those, so that's something to work on in the future. But that way we'll be able to place them right here, and no mobs will be able to go in and out. That way I can keep these guys here until I decide what I'm going to do with them. Now, I don't know if you remember that we saw that Nate over there had put some conveyor belts in his house. Now I believe he got the idea because he saw Christmas was doing it. But that it's just not connecting right. He had them over here anyway. I think it's a work in progress. But anyway, we may set up some conveyor belts in there. It can't be that hard to make, can they? And by in there, I mean inside my little mob farm. Oh yeah, that's easy. Rubber's pretty easy to get. There's 2 different types of rubber trees from 2 different mods. I know, I'm running around and getting nothing accomplished. That's what they always tell me. But I end up so far beyond them in the end, so let's see. No, wrong chest. We've got a little bit of sticky resin, but that's really only going to get us enough for 16 conveyor belts. So I think what we need to do, probably do it off camera, but I'll need to go farm up a ton of rubber. Oh, thank you so much for pooping out an emerald at me. I'll take it. Let's see, do I have any other wood? Yeah, we'll use rubber wood for it. Sure, why not? Not quite as... Oh, can I not do that anymore? Well, that is disappointing. Okay, anyway, we're going to make a little tool that will help us. Excuse me. As I said, fighting off a cold, kind of losing my voice over here. So I will be right back. Well, no, I don't even have to go away. I'm just going right here. Just need a little bit of wood. I'm going to make a tool that will let us harvest rubber from one of the types of rubber trees without breaking the tree. Now, we can only do it a limited number of times, but let's see if I remember how to make it. There we go. See, we have a tree tap. We can make a few tree taps. Grab a bunch of this. And one of our rubber tree saplings. No, all of our rubber tree saplings. This will just speed things up. Parkour is not my strong point, as you can tell. So I just fall flat on my face. One here. Oh, that was quick. In before that's what she said. go. And you see how there's a little dot there? That is not just for decoration. See? Now we have to wait for it to regenerate before we can do that again. Oh, another one. As you can see, that time it gave us 2 instead of 1. Now there could be some a little bit further up the tree, but I don't want to really mar the tree all up. So we have the stuff in place to work on this. And we can finish it up a bit later. But at least you guys understand what we're doing. Now, we need... Did I put the rest back in yet? We need to just smelt this up really quick. Gonna need a little redstone. Do we have any redstone? Oh, good. There we go. Is that right? Yeah. As you can see, there's other ways you can do it. Smelting, you just get 1. Later, and yes, this will come in handy. Later on in industrial craft, you make this extractor. You get 3 out of it. Definitely comes in handy. I don't think this is even in it anymore. You see different mods use it. We'll need a lot of rubber later on. Because, let's face it, we're gonna need a hazmat suit. Gonna be recreating Fallout. Mostly joking about that. So, what we're gonna do... I believe... If I break this... I'm gonna have it all go clockwise. If I place this, can anything still... Yeah, good. Things can still appear there. Good. You can see it's already pulling me. I almost don't even need the water, but no, we'll keep the water. And I'm doing it at this angle because I want to make sure it pushes that direction. No. My torch. That could be very painful. I forgot the water doesn't go all the way down, so let's avoid going down there. Well, luckily, we can just break our way out. Boy, that'd be a little embarrassing. Die in your own mob farm. And not to the mobs. There we go. Come on, let me over. There we go. Oh, funny, I'm 3 short. Okay. Well, you still understand the idea. Something gets on, as you could tell, it was really pushing me. I couldn't fight back against that. So now we close this all up. Once we've done all of them like that, I think next time we'll start at this end, or that end. And we'll do it clockwise, that way anything that spawns here goes here, from here it goes to there, just so they don't get stuck on each other. And we made it a little bit wide, just to make sure things would be able to fit, like spiders would not clog everything up. And obviously there's going to be stuff at the bottom before we get it all finished. So really quick, let's just swing down there. I wish there was a faster way to go down these. We'll have to work on that. I bet Thaumcraft can come up with a few ways for us. Is that a chicken? Do I have a chicken down here? Hello, Mr. Chicken. Oh, that's right, I had this all set up. Okay. So it's not a problem. And I'll need to finish off all the hoppers. Why'd you guys let me forget that? We need 2, 3, 4. So 7 more hoppers, wow, okay. Okay, so we'll get on that. But that's going to be it for this episode, guys. So I will see you all next time. And at least, you know, we've got a plan for what we're going to do. Once we have the mob farm set up, you saw those pipes. Like I said, we're doing something similar to that with all this. Not identical, but similar. And I imagine there will be a bit of overflow, so we're going to have some sort of an overflow chest that'll just delete any excess items. But we'll get to that when we get to it. So, for now, I'm Tarprue, and I'll see you all next time.